So what are we doing here?
We are going to start the night off.
We're going to open this.
And probably for the last time. Our Jameson.
You got your camera right there, buddy.
Reserve. Oh, yeah. Our Jameson Reserve 12.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to open this. We have saved this for only special occasions.
Yes.
Tonight is a very special occasion.
Tonight is a very special occasion. It's
2 years.
Starting year 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the end of 2 years. Yeah, that's the end of year 2 means the beginning of year 3.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Usually.
More on that later.
So
here we go. Cheers to 2 years.
Cheers to 2 years. Cheers to 2 years.
I gotta switch it. There we go. There you go.
Cheers to 2 years. All right.
And cue the intro.
Okay.
Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my... Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my...
And here we are.
Welcome, everybody,
Yes!
to the 2-year celebration of Bacon is My Podcast.
The extravaganza!
Extravagantly ganzed is what we
Yes.
have done. We made it. We made it 2 years. I don't know what that means to you guys, but it means a whole hell of a lot to us.
Yes.
And we appreciate everybody that has listened and been here along the way.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we're going to be bringing some people here along the way. But before we do that, we should quickly just give our shout out to our friends at drinkwildbills.com, poddex.com, grillyourassoff.com, 10% off with the promo code BACON on any of these, and Manscaped.
Hit the button.
Hit the button. Yes. New technology. Use a promo code BACONPOD over at manscaped.com and get 20% off your entire order.
And free shipping.
Yeah, shave your nuts.
And again, special thanks to the patrons here on patreon.com/bacon is my podcast.
Indeed.
Of course, if you're not a patron, you're listening to this late.
Yes.
But our actual patrons are able to watch it right now. So we have a few people watching and chatting with us in the Patreon comments and whatnot. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
hi Donna.
To see you guys, which is
hi
awesome.
G.
Hello.
Hi Mama G.
Hi Mama G.
If she figured it out.
Our friend G is going to be very excited because one of the first people that we have coming on to hang out with us, we invited some of our favorite guests to come hang out with us just for a little bit, little chats, and one of them is Alex
and
from
Jeremy.
Glimmers.
Dude, what is up, boys?
What's going on, y'all?
How's it going?
Dude, how's things been since So What Fest?
Crazy.
Yeah, we've been just super busy. Putting out new music. We've done a bunch of runs. We've done multiple runs. Yeah, man, just doing it. Eating bacon, you know.
Nice.
I hope so.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for a little bit here. We are celebrating our 2 years.
Thank you for having us and congratulations.
Yeah, that is sick.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Man.
We want to cheers to you guys.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I'm just loving the cyberpunk glitches that are happening. It's
I'm
absolutely
sorry, I
amazing.
do not know how to fix it. So.
What's funny is I'm in the middle of playing Cyberpunk, so like it's just taking me back to like 4 a.m. Sitting.
Oh wow. I tried. I got stuck. I couldn't finish it.
I waited until I got a PS5.
Yeah.
Jealous. I waited until I got a PS5. Finally, I was able to like find one and get one. And then I put it on. My buddy Joey, who had it, was like, "Yeah, don't play it on PS4 because it's not going to run and it's going to be terrible." So I'm playing it now and it's great. But again, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We had a fun time when we hung out.
We're talking about. So, did you guys get the deal with Buc-ee's yet, or no?
Dude. All right. So there has been some new developments that I feel like y'all should know. I love Buc-ee's. All right. I was a firm believer of Buc-ee's. Now, I know that I think Jeremy touched on the original interview that he's not a huge. He said, "I don't fuckies with Buc-ee's." I think
Right,
yes,
right,
interview or something like that.
I remember that.
Now it's even more so now. His hate for him is even worse.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that in the band that dislikes him, and even tours with us that dislikes him. It's my hill. I will die on it.
Hey man,
Maybe it'll change one day.
And I'll die with that brisket sandwich.
My parents are huge Buc-ee's fans now. All of a sudden, they've been going back and forth from South Carolina to Kentucky every couple of weeks, and they just hit a shitload of them. And my niece's favorite blanket is a Buc-ee's blanket now. It's like the cornerstone of her bedroom accoutrement.
Nice. It's
That's
like
awesome.
wrapped up in a brisket.
Right.
Absolutely. I
still haven't gone.
What?
I still haven't gone to one. I haven't come across one.
Yeah,
I feel like not necessarily defending myself, but I feel like there is a time and a place for a Buc-ee's, right?
Okay.
If you are on the road touring, you got places to be, set schedule. Buc-ee's is not ideal. All right. If you're just taking like road trips and stuff like that, you're not you don't have an itinerary. It'll pass in my book at that point.
Okay. All right. I'm a major Wawa person. Wawa is my shit. Right there.
I like Wawa too. They got a great sandwich. Now, when I was in Florida, y'all, I went to a place called Busy Bee. Have you guys ever been to a Busy Bee?
I've heard of a Busy Bee.
I've heard of it before, though.
Now, you walk in and you are, you get slapped in the face by a bunch of cake balls, homemade cake balls that are delicious. They're like $3 a piece, and they are dense.
Are they worth it?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like a belly bomber.
Oh yeah, dude. You can barely eat a whole one. It's like so rich. They're great though. But their bathrooms are even nicer than Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah.
Nice bathrooms and a sack of cake
poop in
balls.
Well, gladly.
That's one thing. Like I was an outside salesperson for a little while. You always know the good bathrooms to poop.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And on tour, it's scary.
Tour pooping is rough. Yeah.
It is.
Truck stops are good.
Yeah.
We found where was it? It's like Gold Rush, Virginia. I think that was the name of it. But this specific, I think it was a BP. They had a bidet.
Oh,
well, it was an
Fancy.
outside bathroom that had its own like sprayer hose.
A bidet in an outhouse.
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
So I never saw it, but so it was like a separate hose. It wasn't like the bidet where you just do it and it just like I guess like
it was
sprays your
outhouse
butthole.
bidet is definitely the name of our next record.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was one of those. It was like one of those kitchen hoses.
exactly. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Like the green, but the thinner.
Right, the thinner. Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick. Speaking of touring, speaking of people we saw at So What and hung out with, we got somebody else here.
Oh.
Yeah, people from Glimmers. Meet people from Felicity.
It's Mike from Felicity.
Oh,
What's
Dude,
up?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
What's
People
going
are
on,
meeting
man?
people
Yeah,
all over the place.
So what? That was a blast. That was one of the highlights of our year.
Dude, same. It was so much fun. Like driving out there, we were so excited. We were there all 3 days.
Yeah, we spent we were there all 3 days too. It was we just hadn't done a trip like that in a while. Just post pandemic, there wasn't anything really cooking up tour wise. So we're like, let's take an adventure, guys. Finally,
Dude, absolutely. And that was our first time playing a festival as Glimmers.
Yeah.
So we were so stoked.
I saw all of the marketing, all of the flyers that were up for you guys like the day before, and I remember walking around going, wow, they're doing a great job with that. I feel like we should be working a lot harder than we did.
Well,
we noticed the same thing. We saw.
In all fairness,
we saw it too. We saw their posters, and we were like, Felicity should be doing a better job.
I mean,
In all
that's a great example of good promotion. Textbook.
Well, to be fair, they were still not done with the last fire inspection. and they were telling you guys to start
That's right.
playing.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
true. That's true.
And it wasn't until like
The doors
two-
were still shut.
Yeah,
it wasn't until
yeah.
like two songs into it. Now, like, listen, we had a great time, and I'm sure whatever. And Mike Z's been awesome, but that first day, they were like, no, you're gonna have to go through the main entrance, and I'm like standing there with all of my gear and all my shit. And I'm just like,
What?
they're not gonna let me walk through this metal detector. Like, they're
Right.
gonna be, who the fuck are you?
And not be stopped for like 10 minutes.
And then was it Jen? She was just like, no, this can't be right. So then we ended up walking
No, it was
around.
me.
We ended up walking and finding the press entrance, getting in, and then looking at Twitter and saying, yeah they're just looking for a couple of the fire marshal inspections and stuff like that. And we're like, fuck. And Felicity was literally the first band about to start, and we were like, people, come in,
Yes,
please.
come on in, let them in.
I blocked that out of my memory. I remember that now as part of like the massive delay, but there's nothing you can do. They say you got to start, so you start.
You got to roll with the punches, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys still played great. We got to see it. There were some people there. There were few.
Yeah,
There were
people
There
ended
were,
up coming.
there were definitely some people,
And you
it was
and they
really
loved it.
The overall networking experience too, though, that's what
That was it.
really made it what it was. Like doing the hot sauce contest, which I still like
Yes.
have vivid remembers of yakking in a trash can afterwards. Which was great.
Oh,
Just wish we
Oh,
caught that
that's
on
awesome.
camera.
Yeah, that's why he might be up for an award this year for the Bimpies.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are busy. You guys were hustling. Becky kept you guys busy in the press area, for sure. So yeah, it was a good time. That was a good time.
That was-
So,
we
Mike,
were
do you
talking-
have an opinion of?
No,
I was gonna say,
you go ahead.
What was the name of the
Buc-ee's.
place? Buc-ee's. Do you have an opinion of Buc-ee's on the road?
Buc-ee's it's magical.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
It is a
Fuck you,
wonderful
Jeremy.
place.
Jeremy of Glimmers is a shithead.
It's all right. It's all right.
All right.
I know I am an outlier here. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure, like, the reason why your camera's
what's
going
wrong
in
with
and out.
Buc-ee's? What's the anti-Buc-ee's argument?
It's too much time when you're on the road. And their argument now is that they all have all the merch to ever come out of Buc-ee's now, so it's not going to take as long. But every time we have gone on the road, they have to hit every fucking corner of every Buc-ee's.
Look, I just got my Christmas Bucky shirt, and I'm very excited. All right.
Okay, so Jeremy, it's not that like you can't.
You're not anti-Buc-ee's.
You're not anti. You're just anti the experience that you've had there with your band.
It's that one part
Exactly.
you have to accept, the driving in. He's right. You got to get off the highway. It's a pretty
Right.
big parking lot. You're committing at least 20 minutes, but you have to go in knowing that because you're gonna go to the bathroom in clean, quality bathrooms, and then you
We
can
were talking about
immediately
that
get
too.
barbecue that's grab and go,
Yep.
and cinnamon covered almonds. I mean,
Dude,
So
the nugs are it.
another thing though too is
Barbecue and a clean deuce.
Yeah,
You
the
can't
thing
you
is-
can't go wrong.
goes in
Uh,
one hole, out the other.
Absolutely. I am a conveyor belt in that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, like also like I'm vegetarian, right? So not
Okay.
The
often.
barbecue stuff is not.
And-
Yeah.
It's
And
true.
I also have kidney stones, so the cinnamon almonds they don't work for me either.
Ah,
So-
okay. He literally cannot appreciate what
Right.
there is to appreciate about Buc-ee's. So that makes total sense.
I understand then. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a shame. My heart goes out. to Jeremy.
Same.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh,
And kidney stones are not a joke.
No.
I've had them. They suck.
They're awful.
They're awful. So
I had
and to
one
be on
once.
tour
It's
with
terrible.
that,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It hasn't, luckily, has not happened on tour yet.
that's good.
You had a flare up like right before one,
Yeah, definitely.
and we were
not
like
the
super, we were like super worried.
Dude.
But he's strong. He's strong, boy.
that's awesome.
play.
That's awesome. So Mike's been around on Bacon Is My Podcast. He was one of our first few guests.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
fact.
Absolutely.
And you guys were one of our guests on So What, and it wasn't. Oh wait, we've got somebody else here.
Wait, someone else popping in.
Ooh,
Wait, no,
Ross
that's
popping
Alex. Alex,
Oh no, Alex is just coming in again.
why is Alex coming in again?
Wait, is it the other Alex from Glimmers?
No.
Is it Norel?
Yeah, it is.
No,
But how is
Video Inception.
it's video.
what is happening?
Okay,
Did the top stop spinning? Did the
I will
top
say
stop
this.
spinning?
Okay, you said that Jeremy's was cyberpunk. That was more cyberpunk.
That was
This is way more
Definitely.
cyberpunk.
That's definitely we
He's
got all
so.
kinds of craziness going on there.
Oh wow.
Yes!
Oh,
There you go. There he is.
What's up?
and he's wearing some kind of ears. What kind of ears you got there, Jeremy? Alex.
Jeremy. I got my little bunnies on. I got my little bunnies on.
Oh,
Nice.
those are wonderful.
See, cyberpunk is now the theme. Now we've got the bunny ears going on. We've got the glitches over here. We've got the Inception. All these things are happening.
Yeah. Only on the second year of Bacon is my
Only
podcast.
on year two. Year
That's
two.
what
You working the kinks out. Third time's the charm.
Well, we got new things
We'll get
too.
there. One of
We
these
got
days.
new things too. Ready, Jim? Do something there.
Oh yeah.
We've
yeah.
got cool
Cheers.
new.
Hey!
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called
Transitions.
transitions.
I can
and
do
then
that.
Branding. Yeah.
I can do that
Oh.
too. You ready?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, he just went away.
That's not,
Did you guys see that?
it was great. It was
I have
great.
camera.
Excellent.
I have camera
Bravo.
number 3 as well, which is just the black screen.
Yeah, we can fade
Oh
to black.
wow,
Wow, that was a crisp black screen.
that was
Well, that's-
very crisp.
Yeah, well,
Year 3 means better production quality.
Yeah. It means we're suckers for cool stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Like
How many buttons does that have?
Hey,
Yeah.
Third year's the
the
charm.
cool stuff. You need the cool stuff. It spices everything up.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. So what? I mean, as veterans of Bacon is my podcast, what is the thing that you guys remember most about being on the show besides like your PR agent going, "Hey, we have
You're
this
gonna be
show
Yeah.
Bacon is my podcast.
that we want you to be on. It's called Bacon is my podcast," and you going, "The fuck is that? What?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What stuck with you guys?" You know,
I'll go.
You guys
I'll
didn't
raise my-
have to-
Can I raise my hand to go first?
you can.
I'll call second.
In an orderly fashion. What I really appreciated about you guys was just how the initial question of like, what's your bacon was so open-ended, but it allowed for really easy, fluid conversation to happen. And it wasn't just that normal, like, let's run down the things about your band, which is still fun to talk about.
Yeah.
But it just opened the door for new questions and answers and comments and playing off of one another. And that was just a lot of fun.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. Can I raise my hand, Mike, the teacher coming out?
Yep. There we go.
That's right. Without rules and procedures, you know.
Indeed. Who's next?
I'll
Yeah.
So I kind of going off of what Mike said. Yeah, just like the originality of it. You know, like it seems like, you know, I grew up like watching so many interviews of my favorite bands and like how every single one of those was different. You know, and
Yeah.
like it feels like a lot like lately it's kind of got like a little bit more stagnant in the, you know, band interview world. I mean, it feels like everything in the music industry has, you know, changed a little bit over the last couple years, but I just absolutely loved how you guys like ask questions that nobody really is asking, you know. It's fucking awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cool.
Thank you.
Great
Yeah.
comment on the music industry too. That's very, very true. The stagnant nature of it is, it's there, it's happening, and we have to change it.
Well, I mean, that's what I, you know, again, we say this all the time, but we're musicians too. We've sat through interviews and stuff like that. And
Right.
we don't,
I hate answering
Think-
those questions.
I mean, I don't need to answer why I named my band a certain thing
Right.
150 times. It's like,
Right.
You.
and that's what we always say. It's like, hey, listen, if you want that interview, go find it. You'll find it a million places.
It's everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and
sure.
and we like
You
talking
can find
to
any
people.
number of people that will copy paste your bio that you wrote and then put it there as if it's their words and their
Right.
interview.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the best.
I love
Money
that.
well
Where I'm like,
spent.
what? I
Hold on
wrote
a
this.
second.
Do I get a credit on this? I wrote this. I get a byline in this.
So Glimmers, you guys are hitting the road again soon.
Yeah.
We are.
Yep.
What's going on with that, and why do you guys hate New York?
Oh man.
How can you
Well,
hate
it's
New
funny
York?
because New York is like one of our most talked about states to go to.
Yeah.
We all
trying,
very
guys. We're
much
trying.
enjoy New York.
We talk about it and then we don't go.
And we go, fuck New York.
Right, yeah.
We're trying. You know, it's
Had great experiences in New York. Oh,
Right?
it pains me to hear that.
look, we have no problem with New York. We're just waiting. We're waiting for you know, a good opportunity to make it up.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well-
when they put a Buc-ee's in New York, you know.
Oh my
That's
Yeah,
never gonna
no
happen.
Buc-ee's
That's
in
never
New
never
York.
gonna
going.
It's probably not going to happen. Yeah. But
Yeah.
we do have Wawas.
No, we don't.
No, we don't have Wawas.
we do
have
not have
Sheetz.
Wawas. We
have
have
Sheetz.
We have,
no,
like, one
no.
or
We
two
have
Sheetz.
Quick Check,
That's right.
which
Quick
is
Check?
Wawa. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Wawa adjacent.
Yeah, but
is this great value brand Quick Trip? What the
Yes.
hell is
Yeah.
this?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first time I saw a Quick Check, I thought it was like a place to go like place bets.
Oh no. That's called OTB.
Right. I thought it was an OTB. I was like, oh, is that what that is? And then I'm like, oh no, you can get gas at OTB.
Well,
Interesting.
just so you guys know, and we did this already. We did this with Stud Count.
Yeah.
Another band that played So What Fest.
Yep.
Friends of ours. If you guys are in the area and you need a show, we'll
put together a show for
we'll
you.
put a show together, and we'll put you right smack in between our
We'll
bands.
put our bands on it,
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
and we'll push the shit out of your merch.
and we'll make fun
Oh, I
happen.
love it.
We'll make fun
So
happen.
That would be a
Hell
fun
yeah.
as hell show.
oh
That
yeah,
would be a blast.
We get
That would be
something
so
heavy,
fun.
Craving Strange, Felicity, and Glimmers on a bill.
That
love
would be a sick as hell night.
That would be
Bacon is my
amazing.
Podfest. You've
Big
heard
as
it
My
here
Podcast
first.
presents.
Yeah. We could plan an entire mini tour starting in Florida and just cruising up and have it end in New York with that show and then work our way back.
I would
Yeah.
do
I
it.
love it.
I love
yeah.
that idea.
I'm in.
I'm in.
You
That
let
would
us
be
know.
fun.
Yeah.
You let us know when. We're good. So Glimmers, you guys are hitting the road. When are you going out?
So we
The day
have a
after
show.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Sweet,
So the 25th, and then I think we're back the 11th or 12th of December, whatever that Sunday is.
It's the 11th.
And it's the Southwest, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's
So
Oh.
where
We also have people in our comments. I don't want to interrupt. But
Oh, yeah.
I do want to say that we have big fans of both bands in the comments.
Woohoo.
We've got our friend Donna, who is a huge fan of both bands. We got our friend G, who wants to open for Glimmers on the Road so badly. And then we've got our friend Annie from Jackknife Stiletto, who could headline the whole thing because they're kind of a
Oh
big deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay. Okay.
kind of a
Oh,
big
I see.
deal.
I see the comments now.
I don't. Oh,
I don't know how to find them.
I can't
Okay,
see
so-
the difference.
Oh, well, if you're on a phone, you're not going to be able to see it, but all the way on the right, you should have a comments
Mhm.
thing. Possibly.
Yeah.
If not, it's on a YouTube feed somewhere in ether. So
It exists.
Oh,
and then
I found it. Yay.
there you go.
Go
There you go.
me.
Mike, so what about Felicity? I know you guys are working on some stuff. I mean, you don't just do TikTok videos. You do,
No,
music as well.
We
So-
try to do music these days.
What's
but it has
what's
been a
up
lot
with the
of
new
TikTok.
recording? What's going on, man?
Yeah. We so about a year and a half ago, we were in the studio recording just the skeletons of about 16 songs. And in the course of the last year, just finalizing them, and finally, we're going to have a batch of about 4 of them that we're going to start doing some music videos and hopefully release in the January-ish time, and then just begin whatever the next step is going to be with maybe a tour, and we're shopping the songs around. So maybe if there's label interest, that would be great. If not, we'll probably just go DIY. And then just kind of see what the beginning of 2023 can yield.
Nice.
Yeah,
New stuff.
I like
New
that.
music.
exciting as hell.
I like
That's
new stuff.
awesome.
You have
Yeah.
new stuff coming
Exciting.
out.
we're
Yeah,
super
I
excited
do.
for it too.
Eventually.
We drew from a lot of our older influences and just this really nice just melting pot of genres coming together, but also sounding relevant with the times. So it'll be
Awesome.
easier to sum it up like that, and then and when the first single drops, we'll let you guys know for sure.
Hell yeah.
Well, you've got you're a big Chili Peppers fan, so
Yeah.
I'm curious as to how Chili Peppers can get in with the Felicity sound.
It's true.
I want to hear a little bit of the slap bass, a little bit of.
yeah. Just
You're gonna wear a sock on your dick or something
I
on
know.
the next tour.
It's
If you don't, I
unfortunately
will.
not the 90s anymore. That you'd be canceled pretty quick if you did that these days.
Yeah, you're right.
Fun fact,
Yeah.
that's what we're wearing right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Prove yourself.
You gotta rock out with your
Can't
sock
do it
out,
below
man.
the waist.
That's right.
Prove yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
I've seen the Chili Peppers do it twice.
Dude, I'm actually wearing 2 socks right now.
2.
Yes.
Yeah, on
Oh,
the
wow.
feet.
Yeah,
Both feet.
Yeah.
both feet. Yep. You know what they say about big
I was
feet?
with you, man.
Big socks.
Big socks.
Sucks.
Big socks.
I've never heard
Fucking A.
such a story.
Yeah. Make sure to shave your toes. Manscaped.
Bam.
There you go.
Manscaped.
Wow, that transition is amazing.
That is
It
beautiful.
really is. It's so smooth.
It is.
Well, so there's a couple of different ways I can do it. I could do
Right.
a mix,
Whoa.
Gosh,
and then I can
what a
also
sexy
do
bastard.
a whoa,
Oh.
and then there's the dip, where it's kind of like go to the light
Yeah.
It is very good. Line.
or down. Yeah. So
I like the blended one. That was good.
Yeah, the blended one was great.
the mix. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. We're
mix-
gonna stick with mix moving forward.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
This is the first live. This is the first show that we're actually using this.
Right. Now,
So,
now it's on me. One, because he controls it and I can hand things over to it, but also because we do tastings where, as
Mike was a
as
victim.
Mike knows, we taste horrible things, and I happen to be the one that makes the I guess the best worst
reactions.
reactions to horrible things in my mouth. He deadpans it the whole time. He's like, I'm just going to be tough with this whole thing, and I'm like, I'm going to throw up. This is awful. I'm going to die.
Yeah.
We should try something. We should try
We should.
something real
All right,
quick.
so we're gonna try something. We're gonna try something, with
gentlemen.
you
We're
guys
gonna try
in here
something
today.
here.
Okay.
It's Jameson lemonade.
Yeah, we're gonna let you know.
Ooh.
Jameson lemonade.
Ooh.
Sounds interesting.
One of those pre-made cocktails.
Yeah.
So, if you guys have a drink
Can't
of,
spell
of
it.
some
I'm
sort,
gonna pour myself
Hey,
another.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Okay.
grab one real quick. Hold on.
yeah,
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
for it. Go for it. Cheers, gentlemen.
All right, cheers.
Oh, literally everybody's going to. Okay, cool.
Everybody left.
Everybody left.
Everybody left the room.
Literally everybody left.
Everybody left the room.
Fantastic.
Everybody's like, I'm gonna go get drinks.
Yeah. Come on, guys. You knew that we're drinking. We're always
First.
drinking. So yeah.
This
Cheers,
is
this
not
is-
bad.
They
It's
call me
benign.
Abraham drinking.
Yeah,
What do you got there? Yingling,
we got a
Oh, yeah.
Yingling looks like.
oldest brewery in America.
It is.
Hey, Yingling's
It
great.
is.
It's one of my favorites.
Pennsylvania.
Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Yes.
Pennsylvania was the
Pottsville,
first
Pennsylvania.
state of the union.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Beautiful.
Fun
The
fact,
more you
fun.
know.
The more you know. I like that you
Indeed.
did that gesture. You know,
You knew exactly what it was. You knew it was
Absolutely.
the star with the rainbow back. Too.
absolutely.
I didn't have any
Sweet.
beer, so I grabbed a LaCroix.
That is the universe. That is the American.
Those are
Sign Language
delicious.
code
Those are
for
delicious.
the more
Those are
you know.
delicious, man.
Hey, I got the tangerine.
We got a
I
Jameson
like the
lemonade.
watermelon.
It's kind of the same thing.
I'm doing a little truly mango.
This is honey jack on the rocks.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Honey Jack on the rocks.
We have how old is this? We've got
We
Jameson.
finished our.
Wait, here we go. Bam.
Oh,
Beautiful.
perfect
Ooh,
transition.
great.
Oh my god.
That's a bottle.
It's so
Killing it.
delicious.
It's a 12-year, but it's a
12-year, but
20 years old.
yeah, like a friend of mine was like, "Hey, we're cleaning out my brother's old room, and he went to Ireland and brought home a bottle of 12-year Jameson. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Sure." And she was like, "Cool. It's been sitting on his shelf for the last 25 years."
Wow.
And I was like, "Wait, he went to Ireland like 25 years ago and bought a 12-year Jameson that's unopened still?" It's like, yes, I do want that.
Yes.
So that is. So we
We started
Was he
it. You
saving
know,
it for like a special occasion that like never happened. Like his
I-
parents were proud of him, and it just never came around.
he
Yeah,
he
no,
obviously saved it for the 1-year anniversary of Bacon's My Podcast because that's
what
when
he
we
did.
opened
that's,
it.
That's when we cracked it open, and
that's
and
the
we've
perfect
saved it
time.
for just special occasions. This whole time we did it for the 1-year anniversary. We did it for
Bimpies,
the
maybe?
Bimpy Awards show.
Did it for a few things.
yeah, and
We had a lot of celebrations this year.
finished
we
it today.
this year.
Finished it today.
So
You guys should marinate some bacon with it.
Well, we
too
marinate
late.
our
Too
livers
late
with it now. That's what we're doing. So gentlemen, real quick, let everybody know before we get too lost here.
Right.
Glimmers first. Where can they find everything Glimmers? What do you have out? All that stuff. I love the new acoustic version of your song. It's fucking great. The acoustic video for it. So let everybody know where they can find you.
Everything is at Glimmers Band. All of our social medias. You can just type in Glimmers Band, and all of that stuff will be there. Our last song that we just released was Dreaming, and if you head over to our socials tomorrow, you might see an announcement for another cool thing. So keep that in mind. But we got the tour coming up later this month, and we're excited. We really appreciate it.
Just dropped an online merch store as well.
Yes, we did.
For those of you that are listening to this show the day it comes out, which is tomorrow, that would be look at Glimmer stuff today for that announcement.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Right now, you guys are on with our patrons, so we're doing a special early showing. This one's going to be a little longer, a little boozier. Tomorrow's going to be a little edited.
Yeah.
Who knows how that editing is going to go though by the end of the night.
I was going to say, are you editing this or?
I'm looking forward to seeing the transitions.
Oh,
yes. Yeah, that's going to be pretty sweet. Ready?
You know why
Here
those transitions are there?
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's great. He's made for the camera.
Look at that pretty boy's face right there. Just so handsome. Oh, yeah,
those transitions are there so that we don't have to edit.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike, what about We Are Felicity?
Yes. Everything is at We Are Felicity, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, whatever. And our most recent album, Dear Universe, had its 1-year anniversary in July. So we're still just very excited that all of that finally came together. But I would say the main thing to check out is our TikTok page, where you will see the latest and greatest skits that have to do with all of the wonders of being in a band and all of the things that frustrate us. You will see consistent characters start to develop and a hopeful branding of our TikTok page to just become something more, because it's the age we live in now, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. And so I do have a serious question. Why does Tristan never show up in any of those videos?
No.
Is it because, Jeremy, cover your ears, is it because the drummers are just savage people?
Thank you for saying those words.
They're secretly terrible people, all of them.
Just kidding. We love drummers.
Yeah.
Drum machines are great too.
They're the backbone of the band.
Our timekeepers are really nice.
Thanks, Stephen Slate.
Right.
Thank you. Thanks, Get Good Drums.
No, Tristan is still he does a lot with his band Dark Divine, and just only comes over when it's in anticipation of a show that we need him for. He'd be all for it though, so we should try to rope him into one of these one time and just say, hey, we got a spur of the moment idea before you go, and just to toss him in the mix.
Yeah, I think he's got a. I mean, he was a big pussy at So What Fest when it came to the hot sauces.
Yeah,
but
he's not here to defend himself.
He's not.
So he's a big pussy about that. I hate to see him be a big pussy about the TikTok.
That's true. I mean, he does like to paint his face for the Dark Divine TikTok, so maybe we just have to let him bring that over into ours, and then that can be a new character,
a crossover character.
You got to make him a character that
you could like draw whiskers on him, make him a kitty.
Wow, what a good idea!
You're not kidding around.
Have him live in the closet, and every now and then he just opens the door and like says something, then goes back in.
A reoccurring skit of Tristan in the closet.
There you go.
Wow, who would have thought that this would have turned into a think tank session? Wow,
That's what we do here.
For. That's what we do here on Big
Deep thought.
Yeah,
deep thought. Excellent. So everybody, make sure you check out Glimmers. Check out We Are Felicity.
Yes.
And guys, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for popping on and spending some time with us on our anniversary.
And seriously, congratulations, guys! Like y'all have like my favorite interview. Y'all have been like my favorite interview, and I just love what you guys are doing. And just keep it up, dude.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
guys.
And hopefully we got you guys to kind
Making
of
this my podcast. Let's go.
talk to each other too, so that
I know
can
we
make some
will.
kind of-
Yes, we will.
make
I
kind
will
of
be in
show.
touch with everyone.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. We can. That's what we're doing. That's really what this is. We were like, let's get some of our favorite people on that can talk to each
And they
other.
can talk
too.
to each other.
Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
So look for a show at some point coming soon. We'll make this happen.
We'll make it. A great reason to make it up to New York.
Yes, we're gonna make this show happen.
We don't even have to do New York because New York blows.
Right, we could do Jersey.
It does blow.
We could do
Jersey.
Jersey.
true what they say about all the
Jersey,
Jersey.
yes.
Everyone says
Is
Jersey's
the-
terrible.
The armpit of America, but I mean it's better than playing the city. Fuck the city.
Or do we go to Philly?
Nah,
Should we play the show in
Philly
Philly?
Oh, we could do Philly.
works, yeah.
Get some
Do
some
Philly.
Pats and Genos.
Everybody, a lot of the people right now in the chat room are going to be very upset if we don't do New York.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And
So we
Well,
make it
you
New
don't
York
need
and
a pass.
Philly run.
we should make
Yeah, we
Guys.
can play both. If we're
We
up
could do a
there. Might as
few
well.
shows.
Might as well.
Yeah.
make a weekend of it.
I'm
Make
just
a
gonna say
weekend.
this, guys. You don't need a passport to get to Jersey.
This is true.
Wait, hold on. What?
I don't know what the relevance.
Just because
I mean, it's a fact.
They're
You're right.
upset. They're upset that we're not going to do New York.
Oh, that
but-
they can't. Okay, they, not them.
Yeah.
They
Keep up.
Okay.
Keep up here. bud.
No,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? I kind of think you lost all of us. I'm sorry.
Perfect time for a transition.
You know what it needs? I will just say this. Please add you could add a little whoosh sound effect.
Oh yeah.
We're working on sound
Soundboard.
effects.
What you need
Where's
to
the
do is the
soundboard?
old school early 1960s Batman with a kapow, shlam, slurp.
Yes.
I like
Those.
that a lot. Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
Or from y'all's intro song, just have it say bacon.
We could do
Every
that.
time it
That could be
transitions.
every transition.
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh,
sick.
Alex.
Oh boy.
I'm all in.
Alex.
Well.
That was
Speak.
great.
We're going to speak of transitions.
Yes.
We're gonna bring in a buddy of ours who's another old school guest. Who I think Mike knows.
Oh.
He's a fellow Floridian.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
AJ
Our
from
boy.
Werewolves.
What's up?
AJ from Werewolves. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
What's up, guys? What's going
How's
on?
it going, man?
Yo.
Good morning.
We're just
It's
hanging
going.
out here with Glimmers and Felicity. How are you?
All right. What's going on? Good. I'm literally still celebrating Halloween right now. I'm eating candy corn.
Nice.
Love it.
I didn't know they still made that. I always thought that the candy corn, they just collected it from the garbage and then just gave it back again the next year.
No. Candy corn will never die, but there might be some truth to that.
No,
Candy
they
corn is
plant
great.
it and more grows.
Candy corn and
Nah.
circus peanuts, man.
Circus Peanuts. Oh my God. We actually have a guest lined up
Oh.
that has a podcast that talks all about candy,
Right.
and their favorite candy is candy peanuts.
And you said yes? Well, actually, yeah. Say yes.
No, I
Bring
said
them
yes
on.
because I want to
Bring
eviscerate
them
this
on.
guy.
This the further investigation is necessary.
Yeah.
That's messed up, man.
It's awful. It's awful. We need
That
to,
hurts my soul.
and their PR person was like, in parentheses, was like, I'm so sorry, and said candy peanuts.
Candy peanuts.
It's the worst.
I mean,
Literally
I'm not
the worst
wrong.
candy.
Are we gonna
Would
eat
not have
candy
that,
peanuts
nope.
on that episode?
Gross.
No.
gonna-
Why?
We're gonna eat candy peanuts on that episode.
I hate you. I fucking hate you.
Yeah, it's gonna be gross.
You should wrap them in bacon. Bacon wrap.
Bacon
Bacon
wrapped
wrapped candy
peanuts.
peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll do a bacon wrapped one. We'll do a hot sauce one.
okay. All right.
It'll be
fine.
awful.
I hate
Yeah.
you.
Now,
those-
just
those-
inject
terrible.
da bomb into the middle of one of them, put it
Oh
back
my
in the bag, and
God.
just
Yeah.
wait.
They're very
You-
foamy. Though.
You made me drink ranch soda.
I did make you drink ranch soda. It was great.
Hold on, wait. Didn't we drink that, Jeremy?
Ranch soda?
No,
What do we
ranch
have?
Water is what we drink.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
awful.
Tequila.
It got me drunk.
Tequila and seltzer, right? But are you talking about ranch soda, ranch
I've-
the
I've seen that
dressing
shit at
soda?
Kroger.
No,
It looks
yeah. Like he bought a soda that was ranch dressing flavored soda, and it tasted like the back of a knee pad.
Look, the first time I ever had ranch water, that's what I thought I was getting into.
Right.
I was so wrong. Still good.
We are.
Ugh.
I got kicked out.
Yeah, you
Welcome
froze.
You froze a little bit. That's all right. We're good. We're gonna keep you on, guy. We're gonna quickly say a fond goodbye to our friends in Glimmers and Felicity. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you, gentlemen,
so much for being a part of this. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We got to keep moving people on just because we can't. We don't have enough space.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
got a thing.
Too many squares. Too many people all around me.
Yes.
Well,
So, guys,
awesome.
thank you so much. You guys are all welcome to be back on the show again. We're definitely going
Always.
to do something and
Love
definitely
it.
talk to us
100%.
about
Love
talk to us about putting this show together because we're definitely going to do that.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna
Love
talk to Glimmers. This is all Glimmers. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yes,
All
yes.
right. See you guys. Have a good night.
Congratulations.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Toodles.
Mr. AJ,
What's your bacon?
what is
Hey.
going on, dude?
How do I get out of it?
Should I have been here earlier? It said 7:40.
No.
No.
We're legit. We're doing like this thing where we just kind of bring people on
Oh,
and
okay.
then bring people
Yes.
off, and
And we wanted to make sure that like you had your own time
Yeah, because I'm way more interesting than everybody else.
because you are
oh
who we
boy,
love. Though we did want to introduce you to another friend of ours.
another friend of ours.
We
He's
brought
like
on.
he's a lot like us to each other.
Yes.
Where he's also our friend, but like we roll our eyes when we say he's our friend.
But first
Before
off,
we Before
Yes.
we do that, before we
Yes.
go into that, how are
Yes.
you guys? I miss you.
I miss
We
you.
miss you, man.
Yeah,
I was
miss
in
you, dude.
Florida. I was in Orlando during your stint at Spooky Empire a couple
Right.
of weeks ago, and
Yeah, that didn't
We
work
could
out for
not-
us, did it?
yeah,
No.
could not convince my wife who hates. No, she doesn't hate it, but she doesn't love like horror films. She's just like,
Divorce her.
no. She's
I'm
great.
kidding.
No,
I'm
she's
kidding. I'm
great.
sure she's wonderful.
But we were there for like our anniversary and a getaway kind of thing. So it was like, all right, I can't really do the whole horror con thing.
Yeah.
So
I
we'll
wish
see
I
if
was
we can
there.
meet up.
I wish I was there. I could have.
My wife and I actually had our honeymoon at Spooky Empire.
Nice.
Oh,
We also would
All I'm
like to
saying.
welcome to the show the BIMP Award winning DJ Perman. We've got
Of course.
We've got two BIMP winners.
yeah,
here right
yeah.
now.
AJ won a Bimpy.
I got mine right over here.
I really
Oh,
don't
you
see
have
any.
yours?
I don't see any reason for anybody but me and AJ to be here then, because
Yeah, there really is. They don't have one of these.
Yes.
there's
Oh,
two
wow.
of us.
Yes.
I keep mine on lock. I see
Yeah.
you do too. Yes.
Yeah. Now, if we could just
You get-
mute Mike and Jimmy, like, and then we can go on us award winning. We talk about what it's like
All
to
right.
be.
We
Oh, we lost them.
Yeah, good. Oh,
There we
no.
go.
I mean, no, that's terrible.
So, DJ, you know that we fell in love with AJ, and
Yes.
AJ. Just so you know, we fell in love with DJ a long time ago.
Ages.
DJ is one of our best friends.
Hopelessly.
The band Revel 9, excellent band, amazing band. DJ is an amazing singer songwriter. AJ is an
Thank you.
amazing singer songwriter,
yeah.
performer, everything.
AJ
And
definitely.
so we definitely
Just a
wanted
collection
to,
of awesome musicians in one feed.
is. That's
this
how we
is,
do
this is what we
things.
wanted. This is
Yeah.
what we wanted.
Mhm.
So I've been seeing these posts you got, AJ, about you got yourself a new guitar.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's literally right here next to me.
What are you doing with it? Are you playing? What are you doing, buddy?
So my buddy Clay, who's like a professional bodyguard for like all these like random celebrities, like he's done like Chris Brown, he's worked with like what's his face, Kodak Black, and Nicki Minaj, and like people in that world. But occasionally he ends up bodyguarding for people that like own like crazy companies. Like right now he's working for Tobacco Guy, and before that he was working for the owner of D'Angelico Guitars, and they're like really good friends. And so he needed a haircut, so he came to me, and that dude and I just became like good buddies. And he's sitting there in my chair, and he goes, I'd like to put a guitar in your hands. And I'm like, okay, I'm not thinking
Cool.
much of it. I'm like, sure, why not?
Right.
People say things, and you go, okay. And then he goes, look at the website and see what you want. And so I'm like, okay. And so I'm looking at it, and I go like, I want this one. But I'm like, there's no way he's going to send me this guitar. So I was like, here, man, this one, this model, this color. And then, sure enough, he sends me tracking information. I'm like, that's not real. And then it shows up to my, it's like I'm too skeptical to be like, nah, that's just not gonna happen. I'm trying to unbuckle this thing while I'm telling you this story. Hang on. And so, yeah, it literally shows up. It shows up. Thank you. I'm wearing my my lovely Adidas stretch pants.
I got you Adidas, yeah.
Yeah, Adidas.
And he's twerking.
Indeed,
So,
that's
everybody's got to go to strangerhoodtv.com.
Right.
Watch the twerk.
That's his
twerk
real
segment.
ass.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh wow!
That just showed up at my shop. A D'Angelico. Like,
Very
what?
pretty.
That's great.
I love
That's
this
pretty
thing.
sweet.
I got to retune it. We used it. We may or may not have used it for a music video, and now I have to retune it.
Nice.
But yeah,
Very pretty.
like,
There was the
come
music
on,
video
man.
tuning. Yeah. That's pretty
Yeah.
great, dude.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
I want a semi-hollow body so bad, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, as soon as I posted about this, my stepdad hit me up immediately and was like, yo, let me have that. And I'm like, no.
No.
And he goes like, yo, get me one. And I'm like, I just met this guy. He's like, I've wanted one of those forever. He's like, how did you get one? You don't even play guitar. And I'm like, because, I do good hair.
Yeah.
It was a
That's
nice
all that
tip.
matters.
Yeah.
Speaking of majestic hair,
Yes.
DJ,
Not anymore, man. I mean, I do
What
have
do
to
you
cut
mean,
it
man?
again. It's
You-
so bad.
you got a mane of
Glory.
Glory.
Well,
Yeah.
I cut it last year, and then I just never went back, so it just started growing again.
Well, that's what
Like
it does.
I really, yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool that happens. But I was like, I'm gonna make the plunge, and I just like cut my hair, and I was like, this is great for about 6 weeks, and I was like, fuck, it's all back. It's like not why I cut my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally just got to the point of like it's actual long hair now.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I just got there too. Like,
Yes.
I just kind of got there myself.
Yeah.
But I'm almost at the I'm growing it to donate it. So
Oh, are you?
I'm trying to figure out what kind of style I want after I. You know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna grow it
Sounds
till I donate it, but I am gonna go to Florida and AJ is gonna cut my hair
You should do that.
for when I donate it,
You have to get
And how
him
much-
a guitar though.
and we will film that.
Yeah,
Apparently-
it might cost you a guitar.
You have to give him a guitar afterwards. I've heard.
No, apparently that's now a thing.
Is that a thing now?
That's a thing.
I don't
Not
have-
just- oh,
I would definitely start that. I would definitely
just book
start
an
that as a thing.
appointment.
I don't have an extra to give you.
I'll just book an
Yo,
appointment.
Yeah.
we could do it on it. We could do it on like a day off if you can pull off coming in on like a Monday or a Sunday, and we can make a whole episode out of it.
Oh, dude, that would be a blast.
That'd be amazing.
I mean, we
We,
might as well make content, right?
Yeah, right.
We may or may not be in Florida at some point next year.
You know what? I'm saying it now to everybody that is watching right now from our patrons, and also for everybody that's pops
Watch
on
us tomorrow
day of.
/ today.
I will be donating my hair, and I will be going to Florida for AJ to cut it. I will not be cutting it until I get to Florida, and
Nice.
AJ will cut it, which is driving me nuts.
That's gonna be great.
I'll
I
do
love
it.
I'm
gonna
so
get to mess
excited.
with them. It's
But
great.
I'll do it. That's awesome.
I'm so excited about that. That's gonna be the yes. Let's do that. Like 100%.
And I'm leaving it up to you. I'm just gonna show
We'll get
up.
you in one of those little TikTok things where it like comes close and then pops back out, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Yo,
Oh
haircut."
yeah.
Yep. Whatever. And your discretion. I
Dealer's choice.
dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice.
I'm so
Dealer's
excited about that.
It's such a good thing to do too. Like it
Make
really
me
is like
pretty.
to donate. Like I think I've done it. I think this last time was the third time, and it's
Yeah.
such like like it really can make somebody's life like instantly better. Like somebody's
Mhm.
shit life like really just makes it a lot better. And it's like there's so many things that we just human beings just take for granted that it's so nice to be able to do those kinds of things for people. So like it's a really good thing you're looking to do.
Well, this will be
Hell yeah.
this will be my third time donating.
Cool.
For the longest time I couldn't do it just because I color it so much, So
Yeah, they don't
okay.
they don't want that. Yeah.
I have not colored it. I've left it be. So which is going to be hard to do. It's just going to be
Yeah, I
very
can't wait.
difficult. But yeah, we'll make it happen.
The last time I colored my hair was your CD release show. I think it was a Life Exceptional, and I got the ombre done, and then they dyed it blue, professionally done, like sat in a chair, all that shit, and I sweat out every fucking drop of color that night. And the chick that did my hair was like, I didn't know you could do that. And I was like, yeah, I had blue hair yesterday, played one show really well, and then I didn't have any more blue in my hair. So I got like bottles of Manic Panic.
You played so good,
blue.
you stripped your hair.
That's exactly what happened.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
To be fair, DJ,
that's literally the most rock and roll thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
That's why we got to get you up to Long Island, man. That's how we do shows here.
Yeah, man.
I think that was the same show. Was that the one that you guys sold out? I don't remember, but it was one of your shows that you sold out. I remember sitting at the bar before, like just as people were rolling in. It was with Johnny from Sweet Tooth, and it was like
Landmines.
Oh, that was Landmines. So right. So they sold out of one of the local venues around, like one of the bigger venues around here, and it was probably like 8:15, and people were rolling in. And I turned to Johnny, who was also on the show. I was like, so many fucking people in here for me. I'm gonna go in the back. And that was the night. They was just like when they came out. I walked up on stage. I was like, "Woo! Where all these people come from?" So that was that one. But I lost all the blue out of my hair for a Life Exceptional.
No, Life Exceptional wasn't that the show that Kaz, your guitar player, said you need AIDS because you sing better when you're sick.
No, that was my show. That was my CD release show. That was at Even Flow.
Oh, right.
And I was sick, and these fucking assholes, like, I was literally sick and losing my voice. And these guys like, one more song. And I'm like, come on, man. 2 more songs. And I was just like, we ended up closing with like Lords, Royals.
Yeah.
And I was like, we'll do this because I know everybody in the room knows how to sing it. And I was already hoarse, so I was like, fine.
Question.
Everybody up on stage to sing it.
Question. Is the bar you played at or the venue you played at called Even Flow?
It was.
And 2, is it because of Pearl Jam?
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely was.
That's a good bar.
Had the little Pearl Jam guy in the back and everything.
Had the Pearl Jam guy. And
all 3 of our bands had wings.
Best wings. We had wings on the
named after
award-winning wings. Yeah.
Every wing was named after a local band.
Yeah.
It was such a cool little thing for our like little community, like just to have like, I mean,
home base.
Well, it was a home base, but also the wing thing was like to have something named after you in your hometown, like your home bar was like, it's like they could have named like anything, like piles of shit. Like this is the Revel 9. Like I would have been honored with that, but like it was just like to be included in that was just like I missed that place terribly.
So DJ got the classic wing.
We were the classic upper
Revel
left
9
corner.
classic wing. My band at the time, Last Turn Off Broadway, got the Holy Sweet Buffalo wing.
Right.
Those are
and
good.
then Jimmy.
Me, okay. My band's name is Craving Strange. So everybody thinks that at that point, oh, we can just make wacky dumb shit. So our wing was awful. It was like raspberry
chocolate chipotle
chocolate. Yeah, it was terrible.
It wasn't.
I'd still try it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I tried it.
I tried it. It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay,
AJ, if werewolves was a wing,
what flavor would you?
What flavor?
Now there's a question. 8 questions.
And don't say candy corn because I'll kick you off right now.
I'm not going to, but I'm pretty sure we're definitely a dry rub.
Dude, dry rubs.
Goddamn right you are.
You got to know.
Yeah, we're definitely a dry rub. That's for sure. That might be autobiographical. I'm not sure.
I like it.
It's got to have at least a spice level of 4. Because we don't want people to go to the hospital.
Oh, I would have said.
I don't know, like I like something like jerk chipotle. It has to be in like that kind of realm. I don't know.
Jerk chipotle, I like it.
Yeah. I would like to think of something witty, but there's really like, aside from you told me fuck off on candy corn, like I got nothing else.
Yeah, well, no, I mean dry rub was pretty witty. That was good.
No, dry rub's great.
Oh, okay. All right. So I did squeeze in a little humor.
Absolutely.
So yeah, probably.
He's a
Yeah,
dry
it's
rub.
definitely that.
Speaking of dry rubs,
Speaking of dry rubs,
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good segue.
yes.
Only took 2 years, but you guys nailed it.
yeah.
Oh my god, that was
I
like the
fucking-
volleyball. That was like
That
the
was
volleyball scene in Top Gun.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I served up and
Oh.
you fucking
I liked
boom.
it.
I'm fucking phenomenal at.
That's what we do.
I'm phenomenal at segues.
If you don't
You
start
are.
moving more product,
Don't-
I don't know what's going to do it.
Don't even front on that. I
No.
am phenomenal. At
You are
segues.
phenomenal at segues. Yes.
I will stab you in the face.
I agree with you.
Okay. Just,
Why are we
just making
stabbing
sure.
people?
He's
Guys.
very,
Guys.
he's very angry.
Guys, no violence.
See,
Yeah.
no
No
violence.
violence.
No violence.
No violence.
Be like the gnome. Find your inner gnome, dude.
Yeah,
So
fine.
we got.
I can find
we-
my outer gnome because I'm award winning, unlike you two fucking guys.
that's
Just
true.
me and AJ.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you're aware of this, but we gave the award. We gave the award.
Where is it? Where's your award?
We don't need one. We
Hang tight.
gave the award.
That's
I've got-
what somebody that
I got
doesn't
5
win
new
an award
ones in the
would
garage
say.
here.
yeah,
I mean, Jimmy's on point for best segue of the year so far.
yeah. It's a pretty good segue.
Well, he helped.
You
He was
haven't-
half of that segue, man. He has to push a button.
Yes,
He
this is
did.
true.
See,
You guys got camera angles now. Yeah.
Oh, we stepped up.
yeah, it only took us 2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Years.
That's a
that's
good
production
start,
value
man.
right there.
That's a
I
good
love it.
start.
All right, so DJ and
Yes, sir.
and AJ, both of
Uh,
you guys are in the studio, sort of.
Yeah.
AJ,
Sort of.
you just like kind of finished, right?
No,
No,
I'm not even close.
no.
I'm making. I'm probably not supposed to say anything about it because whatever. But this is we're on Patreon. Who cares?
It's coming out
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I'm kind of.
It's
I'm
coming out
making like.
tomorrow.
Oh, whatever. I'm like making. I'm in the middle of making an album and an EP simultaneously. So
Nice.
the last 6 months of my life have been like in and out of the studio, and it's just been. It's weird because we're writing such different things, but not, but we are, but we're not, but we are, and it's. I hate that I can't really talk about it, but no, I'm not even close to done. In fact, I'm back in the studio next week.
I
Nice.
am
No, this
legitimately having a hard time trying to finish my single in the garage that you see right here. But to write an EP and a record
Yeah,
simultaneously.
I did that once. That was really
Wow.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really hard.
I feel you. I did that. I tried that one time, and it was very difficult.
We flew out to Ohio and we worked with this kid Alex Ash. He was in the band Danger Kids.
Yep.
He's one of my he's become like one of my best friends. Like I love that kid. And we ended up at his house writing 6 songs in 6 days.
Nice.
And they're quite possibly some of the best things we've ever written because
That's
we really didn't have time to think about it. So that's getting grouped together. Since then, me and him have written probably like 4 or 5. A couple of them are tracked so far down here with our people. And then we're doing the EP. We got like 1 already tracked. Next week, we'll probably have 2 to 3 more tracked. Yeah, it's a lot.
Nice. Oh man, yeah, that's rough.
And
But-
DJ,
Yeah, you're like in the middle.
you're midway through. Didn't you track some guitars this weekend?
We did, yeah, we did the drums. The drums are all done. We're doing 4. We're doing 4 singles. So we did all the drums. I did all the rhythm guitars. Yeah, I think Tony goes in for bass this coming week. And then we're just gonna have to try and figure out like when we're gonna do like melody guitars and then the vocals, because as you guys know, I mean AJ wouldn't know, but like working with a new producer, like we're just like I kind of went in, and it was funny because like you guys know Dave, and it's like I went in and it's like it was so like, well, how do you want to do it? Like, well, I don't know, how do you want to do it? Because like I've done it so long and so many times, like I bring a lot to the table, but half the reason of working with a new guy is like, what table do you have? Like, let's see your
Right,
table. Right. And so we just ended up just like hanging out and banging it out. And I was like, finally, I was like, well, basically I like to do whatever I play live and then figure out how to track that normally and stuff like that. He's like, perfect, let's do that. So that's basically what we did. But like, there's so much more. I feel like there's so much more coming just because of all the newness of it. Like, and I just, like, I don't know what to expect, but I'm just trying to go in with, like, it's the first time I made a record in 15 years where I wasn't like just running the show. So I'm just going in like trying to just be the talent. Like, can you do that an octave lower? Fuck yeah, I can. Like, all right, great. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that's what I'm shooting for. But it'll be the first time I've ever been produced vocally, like with somebody like literally like, with the mute button, like, you suck, do that again, and you know, that kind of thing. Like, I've never done that before. I have no idea.
Dave's great, and AJ, what he was talking about is that the producer that DJ is working with right now is a producer that Mike has worked with in the past, and that I currently work with in the past as well. So it's kind of like I'm hearing things from him too, because I'm chatting with him, because we're putting a single out soon, and we're in like our final mixing stages and mastering stages and stuff with that. So I'm getting to hear little things from him about the Rebel 9 stuff as it's coming. But I will say, like, I just recently saw that last show that you guys did when I was there, and you played almost entirely, like, you played mostly new stuff.
It was all 4 of the songs we were recording because we were practiced the fuck out of them, getting ready for pre-production. So it's like, we should just do these songs.
Well, and it was honestly like, and I love the last record, and I love the first record, but this is some of the best stuff that I've heard from you guys.
Man.
And some of the best stuff I've heard from you, and super creative, and lyrically and melodically, you've just gone to different places, and your band is really kind of hitting on all cylinders. So it's super awesome to kind of like hear that and see that, and I can't wait to hear what happens and what comes out of it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it took 11 years to get here, so that's awesome.
Now, AJ, when you guys when Werewolves is playing live, are you guys doing any of the new material, or are you like just kind of test the waters, or is it like studio only until single time?
I mean, really, it's hard to say. Like, we are playing a lot of the newer stuff in our set. Only one song we just debuted playing at Spooky Empire, just to kind of see how it would go over. That one may or may not be coming out really soon, like really soon.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're kind of like, our process is we kind of get like an idea, and I don't really think about it too much. I go, like, if it's either a good riff or it's not. And if it's a good riff, it makes its way into the studio. And then we generally, like, you kind of know, you've written enough songs in your life that you kind of know how things are going to go. And you go, like, you have your structure, you have your thing. You want to try something new by flipping 2 things in the structure, that's going to happen. So we kind of like just go into the studio and just kind of like take a small idea and build it into something else. And then once the music's done, usually like with a song.
Uh-oh. Well, I think what he was saying is when the music's done and the song is there, and then he froze. I think that's what he was saying.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Yeah,
that was a good.
Yeah,
He's back.
I got lost.
There we go.
Yeah. So
that's all right. I handled it.
Our process is just like, we like to write in the studio. We don't really write in practice because all of us have ADHD and we're all Leos, which makes things very difficult for us to try to write, because then we end up trying to write over each other. So we'd rather have someone as a buffer zone that's not in our band, like a producer, to go like, hey, focus, and so like if the song sonically is awesome, then I know, like, when I take it home, vocally it's gonna write itself, because you're trying to fit all those little parts. And then whatever sucks, I'm gonna show it to the producer, who's a vocalist as well, and be like, see that line right there? Don't sing it like that. And I'm like, okay. And then he'll go like, ah, and I'll go, oh, you want it like this, and I won't do it right, but he'll be like, for some reason that works. And then that's the whole song.
Yeah, that's 100%. What he just described is 100% what I'm looking forward to, because I've never done it. I've never done that with a producer in the room. I always track vocals myself.
I'll tell you right now, dude. It's a lot easier because you you have a problem sometimes where you don't want to second guess whether it's good or not. Like your mind, you're so like, yeah, no, this is fucking great. I've been singing it. I can't forget it. And then you walk in there and go, that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Right.
Like those lyrics are great, but this melody is awful. Why don't you try singing it like this and moving this to this section? And then you go like,
yeah. Well, it's so useful to have somebody else with an idea because like as a singer, like your idea is what you were already going with. And you know, sometimes like you have alternate melodies and stuff like that. And but like the idea of the song that you have is like the idea of the song that you have. And it's kind of hard to just sort of escape that rut you're in, especially if you've done it a lot. It's like, no, now that's the song. And just to have somebody like who's, you know, who you respect, just to be like, you ever tried that? And it's like, fuck, I never. It's like literally like somebody just pushing your bike over. Like,
no, I haven't.
I think that in a lot of ways is like is very much the band in the studio banging out like chords and then going, okay, we're gonna write a song this way, and then you play it over and over and over and over again, and then you go out live and you play it over and over and over again, versus like going into like the studio and writing it that way, and it's never been that way before, right? So like you're just so used to the song being this way for so long, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I have to change everything I know.
Well, like a new thing for us is when we were in Ohio, our guitar player Tony basically kind of memorized what Alex was doing, and then by like day 4 or 5, he was tracking his own parts. And then so he came back here and we got him all set up with like Cubase and like he ordered a whole bunch of stuff, got a proper setup. And he's been demoing songs ever since we came back like 6 months ago. So like most of the stuff that we're going into the studio to work on, like for the EP, is mostly him writing it and sending it over to me. So like we're as prepared as we can be. So that this way, when I go in there and he tells me that sucks, it's like I didn't write it like the week before. I'm like, as soon as we finish guitars, I'm ready to go in the booth.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Well, real quick, we've got two of our like some of our favorite homies here.
Yes.
But now we're going to bring somebody else in.
We are.
Another one of our favorite homies. Like, this guy came in right after the first year and captured our hearts almost immediately.
Yes, he's another one.
He's another
so sweet.
He's another
Ladies and gentlemen, and DJ, it's not the first time you've met this guy.
This is why we pick
I'm
people
so
to come
excited.
in at certain times.
Ladies
we
and
want these people to meet
gentlemen.
each other.
Yeah, that
We
makes
got our
sense.
boy, Raleigh V.
Raleigh V.
I do know Raleigh V.
What's going on, man? I am flattered, man. What an intro. Jeez Louise.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Raleigh, this is AJ. AJ is from the band Werewolves.
Hell yeah. What's up, dude?
Also was with or is with WTF.
Okay.
And you know DJ.
Yeah, man.
How you been, man?
I've been good.
Both of these men have our whole hearts.
Yes. Yes. So, dude, where are you at now? What's going on?
Dude, busy as hell. Still in the DC area, of course, but it's funny too. I was like, I like rushed in, ran downstairs, and like my dog was getting in the way. I was like, bro, get out the way, right? But no, everything's been good, man. Everything has been swell.
I gotta get on the show. Get out of the way.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, everything's been good, man. Just the same thing. Music, you already know how it is, man. We got a new release coming around the corner. We're getting a lot of different things set up for next year, and a lot of new names and more people to vibe and create that synergy with. You know how it is.
Hell yeah.
Nice. That's one of the reasons that we wanted to kind of like specifically get certain people on the show to come on today. We're celebrating our 2 years, so we're bringing some of our favorites on the show, but we figured that another way to get them to kind of like meet each other as well too, because Werewolves down in Florida is killing it, and they're fucking amazing fucking band. We got Rebel 9 up in New York that's fucking killing it, amazing.
And right in between we got Raleigh V.
Right in between we got Raleigh V over in DC, fucking killing it.
Sounds like a tour to me, man.
Hey,
Sounds
I'm
like
down.
a tour to me too, man. We're actually trying to book our bands on tours with all of you.
Bacon is my
There we
podfest.
go. Let's go. I'm ready.
Bacon's my podfest. It's happening. All right, you hold court here. I'm gonna go pee. This has been like an hour in now.
Oh, okay. Mike's gonna go pee. Mike's gonna go
professional as fuck.
Yeah.
I was gonna say super professional.
Hashtag professional.
Maybe we should get a sponsor. It's like a pea cup or something like that, like one of those.
Yeah, right.
One of those
So
big tubs.
we are also live right now on our Patreon. Our patrons are watching us kind of do this special taping of our 2-year anniversary. So I just want to say hello to some of our people over there. My mom just popped in recently, so my mom is in the chat right now. Hello, that is Willie over in the chat. Love you, Mom. And we also have our friends. We got our friend G, who loves every band that is on this screen right now.
That's
and
true.
she is one of the best music fans that you will ever find in your entire life. She will spread the word. And she's also a fantastic musician and songwriter herself.
You're
Deaf
gonna make
Bird.
her cry now. Now
She's
she's gonna
already
cry.
she's crying already. She's already crying, guaranteed. And we have our friend Donna online right now, who is an incredible. She's also another one that just spreads the love of bands around. She likes to introduce people to new music and introduce people to new bands and everything. So it's like our whole crew is just a crew of people that are like, hey, do you like this band? Cool. Here's like 5 other ones.
Other bands
that you should also check out. And here's where they're from, and here's how you can find them. And which is the whole point of us doing this show to begin with.
It's the best way to find new music. It's like when somebody that you respect their opinion sends you music, like it has so much more weight because you know what they like.
100%.
So it's just like, oh shit. Like Donna will send me stuff for the show all the time. It's like, well, I better listen to this because Donna likes all the bands that I like.
Yeah, I should also say, we didn't even mention that DJ, not only is he the singer-songwriter, guitar player, lead guy of the band Rebel 9, but he also has a show right here on Strangerhood TV called The Top 20.
Is it a show?
Plus, he also has the Hard Rock Lunchbox every single Thursday, where he has played every single band that is on screen right now, plus all the other bands that we've put on there. And he's shared you guys' music with everybody. And he's been doing that for how many years have you been doing the Lunchbox now?
Dude, we're in our 9th fucking year of that stupid show.
That's insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny, like just quickly, I think I probably told Raleigh this, but AJ, you probably don't know, like, so the show started because we used to tour so much and we'd have so many like road stories and stuff like that I used to just like post them on Facebook, and they would kind of get lost in translation. I'd talk about these great bands that I met. And so the owner of the station was like, why don't you just do a show where you actually talk about these bands, talk about the stuff you've seen on the road, and then play a song from the band. I was like, I don't want to do that. And he's like, we'll give you the software. We'll set you up in your house. You can do it whenever. And it talked me into it. And I was like, it was such a great thing to be able to be like, dude, I saw this band this week. Here they are. Here's their song. And I was like connecting so many people to like so much music because I mean, like how hard that is to get your music to people. Like,
100%.
Yeah. Like, what are you going to do? Like, just, sign one of those incubator deals that don't exist anymore and like play for it just doesn't exist. So it's like, it was just so good to be able to just talk up a band and be like, now that I saw this great shit about this band, here's this really awesome song. And people were like, oh, those bands are awesome. And these bands were like getting fan requests out of New York. And they're like, what the fuck? And it was just a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
And that's how the show started. And it's just morphed into all kinds of things. And we do interviews sometimes and stuff like that. But it's a lot of fun. Like Jimmy would come on. Jimmy and Mikey have both been on several times. But Jimmy comes on and we'll do 2 hours of just nothing but talking. And then the show will end. And then we'll talk for another 3 hours afterwards. And we should definitely throw that shit on Patreon.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well at this point.
Nobody wants to see that.
No, it's awesome though, dude. 9 years is nothing to joke about. That's pretty badass.
There's constantly something going on. There's always bands doing some good shit or other bands doing bad shit and then other stuff in the world. So I always have something to talk about. Plus everybody I know, whenever they put out new music, they're like, hey man, I got a new song. You play it? I'm like, fuck yeah, of course. How else am I going to do it? It's literally what the show's
DJ's also been, I could even say that that was kind of a spiritual successor to this show because
oh hell yeah.
He used to run the New to You shows, which would always be get 2 or 3 bands from out of state and bring them into the state, put them on a show with good drawing bands locally, And then he had this brilliant idea of like when you paid for your ticket, you got like merch bucks back that you could use
I forgot about
towards
that.
merch at any band's table. And so he would get bands merch sold and get like all of that stuff, all of that supporting the scene and supporting and making things bigger and bringing in bands from out of state and giving everybody kind of a platform was really kind of like your thing that we were having fun being a part of, and your
thanks, man.
show, and then us being on your show and talking about it, and that kind of led to, you know, everything is 6 degrees of, and it's a spiritual successor to this show.
Also, suck it, Perlman.
Right.
Well, listen, I've never had to sell ball cleaning shaving gear for my show. I just want to go on point. Not that I shouldn't, by the way.
No, this tones your balls.
You've never gotten.
I don't know why you're
You've never
implying my balls
gotten
need
to sell.
toning.
Because they're old balls.
Nobody has ever. Still not a sponsor.
But they are a sponsor here.
They are a sponsor here.
They
They
are.
are a sponsor here.
That's because you got a much
20%
better
off.
show.
Bacon Pod,
Yeah.
20% off.
You
Get
eat
your balls
shit you
toned.
shouldn't, and then you get your balls wiped,
Shave your nuts.
cleaned. I don't know, shaved. I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm pretty sold on it. I might go have to tone
Yeah.
some testicles.
Use the promo code.
Well, if you're gonna put it
BACONPOD,
that way.
Big Pod.
Promo code. Yeah. No, I'm absolutely into it. I kind of want to see what that's about.
Yes. Okay, so before we get to, oh man, here we go.
Shit's about
Shit's about to get crazy.
Before
So-
we do that, the one thing that we did want to ask everybody that did come on the show today is we just wanted to ask them for like one kind of, you know, every single one of you besides DJ, because he knew what was coming, but like got an email from somebody that said, we want to invite you to be on this podcast called Bacon is My Podcast. And then you said yes, right? And then
Right.
you
Yeah.
came on the show. So what is something that you remember from the show, or how it kind of like grabbed you when you first came on? You know, like what is it that made you feel like, oh, this was worth my time, or it's something I want to come back to because you guys have all been people that continuously we've made friends with and have come back. So what was that first thing? If each of you could give us like one thing.
You guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. Like I've done a whole bunch of these, and like you guys are like the only ones I've actually became friends with. Like, I mean, there's a couple others, but like not like this. Like you guys are like family. Like I love you guys. Like I would do anything for you guys, and that's awesome to like meet two people and vibe so hard with them, and then you know pop in and out of each other's lives. And like I know you guys will probably be around in my life for forever.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah, I definitely got to echo that, man. It's since the day we met, it was just one of those things where, you know, when y'all said, hey, when you come up to New York or wherever the case is, just hit us up. Like you meant what you said. It wasn't like, hey, we're BSing, we're just having an interview, we're just kind of going with the motions. Like I could tell that it was all genuine. And then not only that, but it's like I'm thinking back at that first interview. Like we went from like music to background stories to like, you know, dorky things that we just love for a fact, right? So there was a lot of synergy and a lot of intertwining on the things that we both, well, all three of us, or in this case, all five of us, enjoyed of each other, right? And then not only that, but sometimes it's the small things, right? If I think back these last few months, you all also would check in on me. No need for it. Y'all just sending me a DM, be like, "Yo, how's life? How you been?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
You don't get that too
I
often.
love that. No, you really don't. You really not in this industry, and like it's great. Like I know every so often we'll just like go get on like a chat spree, like in the, and I love that. I love that you guys actually like give a shit, and that's what makes you guys special.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I can definitely take that just one step further, just because I've known them as long as I have. Like, what makes the show great is everything that you guys are mentioning, but also like that's how it is when you're friends with them. Like Jimmy and I hung out like a month ago, or whatever, was it maybe like 2 months ago, and I actually needed to talk to him about something specific, and we hung out for like 7 hours. I never even got around to the thing I was trying to talk to him about.
That's great.
And that's how this show works. Like, cool, tell us what you're doing or whatever, and then like Raleigh just said, like by the end of it, you're like, yeah, I can't believe we were talking about Cornish, hen cooking tips at the end of that, because that's how it goes, because it's a real conversation, because they want to be here and they want, everybody else to be here. But like, it's not like a regular show, because it's not. It's literally what these conversations are like. And, I think we're all lucky to be able to do these things with them for sure. But like, I can just attest to like how much they care about the two of you and the other people that they really bring onto the show, because that's what it's like to be their friend. And at least I think so. I think I'm their friend.
We love you, Proman.
Yeah, you're right, Proman. You can still suck it, but we love you.
Yes. I will. I installed a toilet today for the first time. Like,
wait. Before we get into that, we got another buddy of ours.
Because we're talking about installing a toilet, we want to bring on Zillion. Dude, what is up?
Hey.
So Zillion's fresh off tour with Poppy. Well, not fresh, but a few weeks.
We're supposed to be in Europe right now if the pound didn't tank and they weren't having, fuel wars over there.
Right,
We're supposed to be playing there today.
Oh,
that song you guys did together was fucking sick, dude.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, very familiar with your work.
Yeah.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Yours too.
Zillion is. I really love. I really love like the theatric kind of feel to both like Zillion and AJ's stuff.
Oh yeah.
What theatric
you're gonna
shit
love,
do you guys do? I've never seen you live.
You're gonna love this next thing. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I
yeah?
can't wait. I just God. If I wouldn't get yelled at by Tori for so many emails, like I would love to just show it to you. Like, I'm dying, dude. Like it's just sitting in our YouTube. It's sitting in our fucking.
I definitely want a publicist that I'm afraid of. Like that's awesome. He's afraid of his publicist.
It's not afraid. It's like,
all right.
You don't want to
met Tori,
your.
don't fuck with Tori.
I've talked to Tori, so I get that. I'm envious. I want a publicist. Like, I better not fuck up right now.
Yeah, I just don't want to disappoint her by getting too excited. Technically part of her retainer is her. She's supposed to yell at me because I leak things and I'm ADHD, so I have to be yelled at.
Way to go, Tom Holland.
I thought you came with the territory,
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, no, I'm 100% the Tom Holland of the band. Like I'm the worst to talk to.
Yeah, we're all friends here.
Yeah.
So send it in private chat.
So is Tom Holland apparently.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Sorry. Raleigh, you got a new single coming out, but we can talk about that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's okay.
It's okay.
If you want it to, it's all yours. Yeah. Now it's coming out on Friday. It's called Enemigos. Definitely a vibe, bro. It has some still the rock-esque feels, but with a shit ton of a trap behind it, 808s all up in your face, everything in between. So it should be a vibe. And it got a little Spanglish in there too, just to kind of keep people like guessing, or at least with your translator app.
Nice. What are you drinking there, buddy?
Modelo, bro. Modelo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can bleep it out if you need to.
Zillion, what do you got, buddy?
I got aloe vera juice and vodka.
Oh, aloe vera.
Healthy-ish. I like it.
Yeah, it's it's Alaskan.
Is it the pulpy? Is the pulpy aloe vera juice, or is it?
No. It's pulp free. It's bitter free.
Pulp free.
I was actually a little disappointed because when Zillion and I were talking about him coming on earlier, he was like, "Hey, what time zone is it?" It was like Eastern, and he said something about Alaskan ghetto, and I was like, "Oh, dude, are you in Alaska? Please tell me you're in Alaska." He was not in Alaska with the penguins.
Hey, I'll be there in 3 weeks. We can do an episode out there.
And you know what's happening right now here in Long Island. Your buddy Torn Green is playing here in Long Island.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we
Yeah.
speak.
As we speak, right now.
Yeah.
Buddies of ours are backing him up.
He is on the stage.
I had to turn down last night's show in Vineland because we could not swing it with all the studio stuff. But I was actually looking forward to getting out there and just fucking with Joey and Eddie and stuff like that. But we did not get a chance to do that.
Wow.
But that would have been fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to turn down that show too because it was a shit deal that they offered us.
We didn't get any deal. They're like basically just come and play, and we look at the theater and we're like, all right, it's a nice theater. But it was really after the Scranton fiasco, I didn't feel like just doing another 3-hour road show. So, yeah.
What? So road shows. You guys, you've all been a part of some pretty great road shows, but also I'm sure some pretty shit road shows.
I have.
So like we were talking earlier with the bands that were on earlier about some fun tour spots to hit, like Buc-ee's and your Wawas and your what was the other one? Sheets.
I love Buc-ee's.
Sheets and
there was another one they said that I wasn't familiar with, but talk to us about some of. That's everywhere. But
there's a reason for that.
AJ, what's a shit venue experience that you've had recent? Like,
we're going
fairly
negative. We're
recently.
going negative hard, huh?
You don't have to name the actual venue.
What venue would you put?
There was an event that we just recently played that you couldn't make, so they had brought out a free sound guy. They did not pay for a sound guy.
Good.
So our sound tech got into it a little bit with him. Needless to say, during our set, our click started coming through our backtrack for the start of the set. And then by song 2, there was no more production. So we had to play like a 1980s hair metal band with just a metronome and just go for it. And I'm in full corpse paint, like arms, neck, and I'm sweating this corpse paint off because I'm like, we kind of need the intros to start these songs, but here we go. One of our songs, I missed a whole verse because I missed the count in because my in-ears are soundproof. Right, so that without the stage mics, you don't really hear anything.
Yeah.
So I purposely don't have my band in my in-ears just because I like having my own voice in there and just the tracks, so I'll know where I am. So it's usually just the metronome, the tracks, and then my isolated vocals, so I can hear if I'm off or not. And with the tracks, like I'll know where I am in the harmony, and so those are all gone. So I'm like, try to get in on like Sell Your Soul happened during that one. So it's kind of like rhythmically rappy in that one spot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bullshit. And then I'm like, hey, I just put the mic down. I'm like, I'll wait. And then I jump in for the chorus. And then we're good after that. But I'm just fever sweating in corpse paint. And like, it's just sweat here down. And there's all these people in Halloween costumes, like, very well done cosplays, just staring up at us going. So there was that. Yeah, that sucked.
Raleigh, what do you got?
Dude, the worst one. I mean, I'm just listening to AJ talk, and I'm just like, it takes me back to like all. There's a spot. All right, I'm gonna just name it. I don't give a shit, right? There's a spot called the Sweat Box, man, and I'll tell you right now, it sounds. It feels the way it sounds. The Sweat Box, man. It's like
I've heard it.
Go ahead.
I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, if you have, it definitely it's very painful. And for whatever reason, there was like aluminum foil almost everywhere. And it's like the heat it's like you're in a freaking microwave. And it makes no goddamn sense, right? But anytime I played there twice. Fortunately and unfortunately, right? But every time I would finish the set, I was just drenched in freaking sweat, top down. Microphones were slipping out of my hands. You know, anytime I would try to think or even like pop an ear in for my in-ears, it would just slide right out, man. But it was always horribly sweaty across the board. And it was like, I think a good like maybe 200 kids or 300 kids could fit in there in that tight little room, and everybody's just drenched as much as possible. But that's the only thing I can find, man.
Raleigh, my uncle owns a sweat box.
Really? You're lying.
Nah, bro.
I might have some feedback.
Man, you should have been like, tell him to get some goddamn AC.
Listen, we would bust windows just to let some air in. Nothing. And there was a fridge with a bunch of brew in there. We would leave the freezer open for hope. It was just hope. That's all we had.
Damn.
I just want to say on a side note, we still crushed that set. It was just awful. I don't want anybody thinking we had a disaster set. I know it's in everybody's minds right now, but no, we did it.
I love that, AJ. You're like, hey, just FYI, we still the greatest.
Clearly, make sure.
Because I'm like thinking back as I'm listening to your story, and I'm like, I hope it didn't come off like we just came and just like cried on stage afterwards. No, we all yelled at each other, but we did it.
We know you waited till you got back to your hotel room to cry into your dictape film. It's fine.
Oh yeah. No, there was like a little green room. We screamed at each other in there.
Oh man.
Zillion, you just got off tour. What's your fun story there, buddy?
I this is not venue specific, but I'm just gonna stay on brand now.
I'm excited.
We're playing this show, and there's almost no barricade. And we have a song in the set where we actually physically fight on stage. We kick each other's ass, like me and the guitarist run at each other, tackle and stuff like that. So we do that, and my ears are out. I'm standing. I'm very, very sweaty, and I stand right on the barricade. And there's a bunch of young teenage girls right there, and this girl who's probably 12, maybe 11, reaches up and grabs my dick. And she just won't let go. And it's right at the end of the song. And so I stop and I like look down and I slap her hand away. And I'm like, at that moment, I was like, I got security. I brought on and I was like, hey, in this situation, which one of us is supposed to go to jail? And we made everything. They had to kick the poor girl out, but yeah.
That's definitely not the venue's fault.
That's not the venue's fault. Yeah.
It's not the venue's fault.
That's not a venue thing.
Listen, I'm just happy.
I don't have a bad venue.
I'm happy you ain't slip and fall while that shit was happening.
Right.
Oh, then it would have been your fault.
You'd be like, you just fall with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
then it would have been your fault.
You know why that's happening, Zillion? It's because of all those shirtless pictures holding puppies on your Instagram. So.
That's what it is. That's what it is. And I did like an hour and a half special called "I Love 12-Year-Olds." So that was that. Also.
I saw that. I did see that. Yeah.
Speaking of thirst traps,
you got a weird manager. I would have tried to talk you out of that one.
Next manager, yeah.
Speaking
I
of
don't know
thirst
what
traps,
I felt about that.
Thirst Trap, BIMP award-winning DJ Perlman. What about you? What's? I mean, besides this past week,
dude, I've had some
Scranton.
horrendous shows. I will say we referenced one because the show that we played at Scranton was just getting so messed up so fast. My guitar player asked me, like, he offered me up a drink before the set, and like I don't drink all that much at shows anyway, and I never drink before I sing because it just drives me out too much. I can't really do it well, and like it's kind of like not famous in my band, but like it's just like one of those things that just is, and we can always kind of count on it. We were playing this one show, and I don't even remember where it was, but it was like one of those 2-roomed venues. So like all the people are hanging out front in the front room where the bar is, and then the back is where the stage is. And there was nobody in there, of course. So we go in there to just sort of check it out, and we look, and there's 3 Mackie monitors. 2 are the front of house, and 1 is the monitor for the vocals. And they're all daisy chained together. And I'm like, as little as I know about live sound, that's one of 5 things I know you cannot do. because as you turn up the mains, the monitor goes up, and all you're doing is feeding back to the monitor. And apparently, the way it was told to me is I took one look at the monitors, I walked out of the room, right up to the bar, had a double kettle one, and they were like, "This is going to be a great show," and it was definitely not a great show. But it was just like one of those things. It was like ruined in the first couple of minutes because there was no way to do the show well from there. Like there was just nothing could fix that. There was just no. And I remember I was like singing and like I was just going further and further back from this howling monitor. But now I had a buzz on, so I didn't care as much. It's like, are you guys having a good time? Nah, I don't give a shit either. All right, everybody, let's go.
DJ, I got one for you, dude.
Hit me.
We opened for The Used, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in our first song, whatever sound people we had our rack set up in a way that during the first song, everything was one beat behind. And so it's during our first song of the set, and we're literally one beat behind. So I had to take one ear out, and I had to do the entire set one beat ahead. And I was
Wait, your click was off with your tracks or what?
By one beat.
Oh my goodness. Fuck.
But if you watch like a clip from the video, you can't tell. But I am literally in one place, like kind of just doing this with the shoulders, and I'm like trying to imagine where it is, and I have to go off of feel of where my drummer, because he's on, but the rest of us are off.
That is so great. That's like one of those things that
everybody
like
come
make
in
you
on the
insane.
two.
Like,
Yeah, and this is in an amphitheater.
Yeah.
Like you're on this huge stage, just sweating.
I don't know at what point you just like fuck it. I'm out. Like,
you just got to do it.
Like, you guys sing, like that.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
when that happens when that happens in the first song, you're just like, oh please, just let me make it through this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's bad. Like when it's like right away, and it's just like, oh man, not even the first song.
Not even the first song.
How about you, bud?
The worst.
It sucks.
Oh, man. I mean, hey, we can all talk about times that we had a little bit too much, or didn't think we had too much before we went on, or we can
we can all talk about when you've had too much. Sure.
Me? Whoa, calm down there, buddy.
I did get booed off
over here.
I got booed off stage once introducing Craving. That was funny because I drank too much. That was a good one. I've never been booed off stage before, but introducing Craving Strange, I did.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
I didn't leave. You
just got to know when to end.
I once threw up on a girl after our set because she told me she liked our set.
I bet she loved it then.
That was back when I used to drink. Yeah, that was bad. I was real blacked out.
Before I drank, and the reason why I don't eat at least 8 hours before a show, is because I threw up all over a house drum kit.
Oh,
yes!
Making friends everywhere.
The question is, did they fine you for it?
Yes. Yes, they did. The sound guy, because it was his drum kit, George Marshall from the downtown. Yeah, he was not happy. He was like, "Dude, what did you do?" And I was like, "I don't know. I didn't mean it. I just threw up." And
that was also a nice kit. It wasn't even like one of those crappy ones.
It was like a red. Yeah. It was like a red sparkle pearl,
well maintained,
like
house kit.
Yeah, and I just honked all over it. It was a rough night.
That's probably the most rock and roll thing I've heard in a while.
And it was like third song in, so my drummer, who's now my drummer now, he had like 4 or 5 more songs to go.
Yeah.
So he just kept looking up at me, and every time I turned around, he was just like, he was just like, "You threw up on the drum set. This is fucking gross."
Count me in, AJ.
He was getting those Bon Jovi.
He's getting those hairband.
Like,
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
I hope he thought of that when you asked him to come play for something heavy. Like, I hope there was like a little bit of a pause. Like, that motherfucker threw up all over me and my drums.
Yeah, you said he's still your drummer?
He's back.
No, he came back.
That's fucking love right there, bro.
Yeah. This is like 3 bands later, and I also told him he had to play to a click because if he didn't play to a click, he wasn't allowed in the band.
Right.
He is my only other band member.
Right.
Yeah.
To this day,
clicks are important.
I never threw up on anything, but I have a bad habit of when I get drunk on stage, I extend our set from 40 minutes to 3 hours.
I've seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Is it just talking between songs?
No,
not just keep playing.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll outlast every one of you fucks until you leave. And he starts breaking out old covers. Yeah. It's great.
That's a real quote from a real show.
Yeah.
I like to leave them wanting less. You know?
Yeah. It's 4 in the morning. Who wants to hear Creep? All right.
I have taken my guitar off. I've shimmied out of my guitar dress style. Just let it drop on the floor and then walked off stage as if I was Axl Rose, just like, here I am.
and it literally just like poured off of him.
Here I am.
Very nice.
While my band
I miss
waited
those
there,
shows.
Was like, we've got more songs. Are you coming back? What's going on?
If it was in true Axl Rose fashion, you would have shown up an hour late too.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
No, he's very punctual.
Yeah,
Jimmy's very punctual. Yeah,
I heard a story of him once that I heard a story once about Axl Rose that he delayed a show by like an hour because he had to finish watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Well, the original.
I respect that.
I respect that.
One or two.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm with Raleigh on this one. Wait a second. That sounds okay.
That's pretty rock and roll.
Yeah,
I back
Find
that.
out what happens with Michelangelo. They can wait.
Yeah.
If it was 1 or 2, okay. If it was 3,
okay.
I'm pretty sure it was the OG. I'm pretty sure it was the first one.
Well, you know, I mean, I can't fault him for it.
Well,
No, you really can't.
Of the
and
list
Secret
of
of the
things.
Use.
Yeah.
You know, Secret of the Use, you gotta love that.
Yeah. The third one though, that shit was mid.
That was trash.
Trash.
Like,
Dumpster
you
fire.
brought back Casey Jones, but there's no other redeeming factors.
I
here.
tried to
No.
cover Go Ninja Go once. My band would not have it.
No,
I wanted it so badly.
it's not for everybody.
I was like, let's do it, man. And they're like, you're terrible at it. And I was like, yeah, that's part of it.
I want to do it.
Leave them wanting less. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're doing.
Leave them wanting less.
That should be your live record.
You might as well throw Barbie Girl into the set
I have covered that.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
have covered that.
You have?
Yeah.
because like nobody wants that, and that'd be great. Yeah.
Well, see, when my band picks covers, like the rules are like, 1, it can't be a rock song. 2, it can't be sung by a dude, and 3, it has to be something that might annoy people. Like that's it. So we've done like Pat Benatar, Love Is a Battlefield. We've done
and they've done that well.
Yeah, you do that really well. Though. That doesn't count.
We've done Lady Gaga. We've done
you gotta do My Hips Don't Lie by Shakira.
I would love to.
You really want to annoy people? That's what you break out those guns.
Yeah, but I like that song.
I'll
doesn't matter. You gotta do it.
Not after Jimmy does it, you won't.
Yeah.
There's the visual. None of us need to.
You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it more.
I'm gonna like it. Yeah, I'll like it the most.
My hips also don't lie.
AJ, you've been doing some covers too. And he froze.
I love he just froze like this.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
think he's having a seizure. I don't think he froze.
Good.
Oh, there he is.
I froze. No, I definitely froze.
But you've been doing some covers. So between the Werewolves like main releases, you got like Linkin Park, which I've done a Linkin Park song.
LinkedIn, like the
LinkedIn
Park.
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
it's where they have their annual meeting.
Yes.
at the LinkedIn Park. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So Linkin Park.
Congratulate all your friends on their job.
You've done Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
You've done Bodies.
Yes.
New metal as fuck.
I just heard that one.
I can only count to 4.
Wait, Dillian, you say you heard our Bodies cover?
I just heard it like 3 days ago. One of my buddies.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nah, it's our favorite thing to do, man. Like we like doing stuff we grew up on, and I don't. If I'm gonna cover a song, I don't really want to cover like what's out right now. I mean, whoever's doing it's killing it. Like my buddies in Fame on Fire, they kill it on their own. Like I'm just gonna do a poor version of like whatever pop song is out right now, so I'll just leave it up to them. I'd rather just do like cool shit. Like we've been joking about doing Fuel by Metallica next, just because we're all big Metallica guys, and that's like the only song I think Werewolves could pull off doing.
I like it.
Yeah.
I've got a cover working right now. I'm just waiting on the singer to finish all the like the chorus parts.
Such a dick.
Right.
That's pointed. That's pointed right at DJ.
That might be pointed at somebody
Nothing
here.
else. Dude, you took a year, and now I've got a week. I'll do it.
2.
I'll do it.
So
first of all, don't fucking talk shade at me. I covered the Taco Bell Pizza Hut combination song, and I did that shit live.
You did that live. You did that well. I was there.
Wait. What's that song?
I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the combination Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. Yeah, we broke into that, and I've got video of it. The only reason it's at all funny is because the entire audience stopped what they were doing and were like, and you just watch this wave this wave of familiarity and understanding just cascade across the audience, which is exactly what I was looking for. And I even announced it like in the middle of it because we broke into it, and I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. But it was one of those songs that everybody in the audience knew. And like everybody was singing. Like they didn't know shit about the rest of our songs, but they knew that one. But yes, Mikey, I will get that done. I will get that done.
What's everybody's, speaking of like,
wait, what's the song? What's the song you're covering though?
I don't know.
That you went on DJ for?
I'm not sure I'm at liberty to say.
No, we can say it. This could be anywhere in the world.
It froze again.
Oh, this could be anywhere in the world.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
By,
so what's everybody's
on fire?
What's everybody's like cover that you thought was going to kill it that totally blew, and then something that like you did that you did really well and you wish more people heard.
We did Sweet Emotion and everybody hated it, which I was surprised. Like I was so
it
surprised.
doesn't go over very well.
I didn't know that. I mean, I know that now, but I didn't know that then. And when we did Dirty Deeds, I thought Dirty Deeds came out really, like, I didn't think that was going to be at all as successful. That was just fun for us. I mean, we were in the wrong key and shit, but like, I loved AC/DC growing up. And when we put that out, like that did really well for us. So I was not expecting that. Thank you.
How about the rest of you guys? What's one that you did that just did not work, and one that you did that was just like, oh, that was better than I thought?
I'll go with Unholy Confessions by Avenged Sevenfold. That cover came out so much better than I anticipated and has done very, very well. And I'm stoked about that. Actually, let me take that back. No, I'll go with Bodies. Bodies was one that we played it. We were originally covering that Down with the Sickness version.
Yeah.
And we ended up having to scrap that for 4 months because I just couldn't vocally get that low. So then we ended up doing that one in like 3 hours during the same session, like banged it all out real quick. And that one's almost to 1 million, which I'm stoked on.
Nice.
But the one that like underperformed, which I'm really bummed because I thought it fucking ruled, was we did a cover of Sum 41 Still Waiting. Nothing.
Oh, dude,
great fucking
I loved
song.
it. I loved it.
Yeah.
And you even like you hardcore did the cover too.
Right.
Yeah, like I went all in on that one. And I was like, oh, people are gonna fucking go nuts for this one, and it was just like,
that's so weird.
Yeah.
That's such a great
It's a bummer.
song too.
I love that
Great
song.
fucking song too.
Zillion, what do you got? What do you got for covers?
I hate covers.
It doesn't even have to be now.
I hate them. I don't do them. I don't know why. I've just never liked them. I'm an asshole.
No, not at all.
Hey,
not at all. Fair enough, man.
But Bodies, I might have been like, fuck, dude, I don't know, 18, 19. That was the first tour I ever had, was with Drowning Pool.
Mm-hmm.
I have never had a sonic experience like that. They would bring me up and let me, sing, and then I would jump into the crowd and mosh with them at the end and stuff. That song live, God, dude, that's nuts. It's nuts.
Dude, there's something about that song. Like, it doesn't even matter whether it's them playing it or like someone like us. For some reason, that song just like that brings everybody out of the bathroom and they're just like ready to fucking that and break stuff. No matter what, no matter where you are, when the break stuff, the build up for the breakdown comes in, you don't even have to ask for a pit. It opens up. It's just a bunch of chads ready to destroy each other.
First time I heard fucking break stuff, I was in a third fucking world country in the Caribbean, and a pit still opened the fuck up, bro. That shit was fucking fire, bro. That shit was fucking fire.
Raleigh, you ever do a cover that you were just like, ugh.
Dude? I mean, I'll tell you,
even if it's not this or
my internet hates me.
No, I got it. I'll tell you. So before, like when I first started adding Spanish shit to all the rock and fucking shit that I do, I did a Bad Bunny rock cover just to see what I sounded like flipping from English to Spanish, and that was okay, right? That was like kind of vibey like 2-3 years back. But in an old band I was in, something that I didn't expect was gonna go well. We did a Disney cover for Mulan, Make a Man Out of You. Yes, fucking shit. Still paid today. Till today, I'm still getting a check from that motherfucking shit.
Awesome. That song is complex musically too.
Hell yeah, bro.
Man, I think that modulates 3 times in that song. That song's
And then not only that, like at the end, like the voices, like a little Disney, bro. I went fucking in on all that until this day. Like
you have to.
I put that song out probably like fucking 8 years ago, bro. 8 years. We were just like, yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Move on.
That's so awesome. Who knew that Raleigh was a Disney princess?
Right? And then fucking, what the fuck was it? When Mulan went, they did like a live version, like a real Mulan version, not the cartoon version.
Right.
Next thing you know, I'm seeing all these streams crack back up. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Fuck it.
That's awesome.
I think for me, and it was my true like coming to God moment that if a cover doesn't last past the first chorus, stop doing it. You're not. So we did Safety Dance in one of my old bands.
I remember when you did
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember.
And no, it was nice.
Great fucking song.
Until
until
you finished that first chorus, and then they were like, oh, there's a second verse.
You know what song?
And another chorus.
Yeah, that's like that song. That song fucking Josie's on a vacation far away.
Oh, the outfield, right?
The outfield.
Yeah.
That song, like everybody wants to hear that first fucking verse, and then they're like, I don't want to hear anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear a second. There's a second verse to that song. No one cares.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back. Just run it back.
Just stop there. You're done.
Yeah.
When we just played that show for Joey, our friend Joey, he's like, he just started this synth rock band, and we're like all trying to be supportive, and I don't know shit about synth rock.
Great.
That was so much fucking fun, dude.
Yeah.
we were like, we got to do something, but like, I don't want to play a whole fucking song from like the 80s. Like,
nor does anyone want to hear it.
No, right. But so we ended up doing a medley. We did 4 songs. We did Sunglasses at Night. We did Melt With You from Modern English. We did I Ran from Flock of Seagulls. And then we closed with that Aha song, Take On Me. But we only did a verse and a chorus of all 4 songs.
Enough, man.
Yeah, it was like any more than that would have been bad. But man, it's just so funny to watch people like fucking full on bikers and shit be like, take on. Like, everybody knows that shit. And it's like, when you put 4 songs together like that, like the best parts of them in 6 minutes, and like you're not recording it, it's literally just for the fans to just enjoy, and they're just like nobody had their cameras out because everybody was singing. I'm like, nobody got that shit on video. Like, sorry, man, I was melting with you, like, or whatever the fuck those words are.
Right.
Like, it's so fun to do it that way, and I don't think I would ever do another full cover. Like, it's so much fun to just take like the good parts.
Yeah, you guys are really good at pulling together those medleys. Like,
we did a medley of Craving stuff. At your CD release, we did 3 songs. We did a medley. We had different singers come on and sing it.
I didn't even
Yeah.
want to
Oh,
play
that's cool.
anything after
That was
Yeah,
that was fun
Yeah.
to watch your face on that. That was a good
I bet. Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck's happening right now?
Another band that I learned that you can cover the first verse and the chorus and nobody cares after.
Right.
Revel 9.
That is very true. I've seen that shit happen too.
I don't know. I've covered a Rebel
Thank you
9
very
song.
much.
I've done that.
I've covered a Rebel 9 song and it went pretty well.
Well, you did it in China
That's-
too.
That's because
I did.
and that's because people jumped on stage after
Also,
That's
and
true.
the actual singer too. But yeah.
No, thank you. I
Uh,
appreciate that. That was fun.
I think my worst was, and I thought it was going to be great because it fits so well. Like what my band likes to do is instead of doing a full cover, we like to take one of our songs and then throw something familiar like in the middle of it somewhere, and that's where we'll throw like weird shit in sometimes.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, we've done
No Diggity.
We've done Ghostbusters. We've done No Diggity. We've
No
thrown all
Diggity
kinds
was
of-
great.
Yeah, like, and that's
That's a
super
good
fun.
track.
Oh, it's a great song, man. I fucking
Yeah.
love that shit.
Nobody saw that coming. Nobody.
No, yeah, which was even better. So I think like the one that probably did better than I could have imagined was probably we covered Britney Spears' "Hold It Against Me," and we did a whole video. Like I heard it and I was like, oh, this needs to be a rock song. And so we recorded it and then we recorded a video of it. And in the video, my band just
Drew
fucked with
shit
me
on.
the whole
Yeah,
time.
that's
Like they
great.
draw on my face, they shave my fucking beard off. They fucking like
Nice.
horrible shit to me throughout the whole video. And I like, it was one of those where like it performed better than I hoped it would, but it also kind of underperformed for me because I was like, her video was set to release and I released it on the same day as her video because I was like, I'll fucking make that shit happen.
Yeah.
Didn't
Take
happen.
that, Brittany.
It wasn't a fucking hit for her either. It was like her first song that wasn't a hit in years, and I was like, God damn it!
Oh, we're doing this, aren't we? Oh,
I
man.
never did a shitty cover of a good cover of a shitty song. So that's what that's like.
I don't have control over what plays on this. Sorry, guys.
Well, at least
Sorry.
some people left.
Sorry, everyone.
Some people left. So all right. So before we go signing off here, thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us again. For chilling again.
Yeah, honestly, like when it was coming up and it was going to be like our 2-year anniversary, we were talking about it. And we were like, what do we want to do? And we were like, oh, let's do it live on Patreon the night before it's released. So thank you everybody on Patreon who's here, who's hanging out with us and enjoying it. We appreciate it. Mom, thank you for being here. She already loves Zillion. She loves it very much. She laughed really hard at the 12-year-old joke.
Yeah, at werewolves_Florida, at werewolves_FL for everything. Links are always in the bio. Go from there.
And it's
Yeah.
WERE.
Yeah, except for on the socials, it's regular werewolves, but it's
God
WE''RE. It's weird.
You fucking them up, man. You fucking them up.
I know.
So close.
We go Zillion.
Dude, he's helping.
I thought I was helping him.
Yeah, man.
You were. No, thank you.
You can find Zillion at 12 Years
Fuck
Strong.
this show.
12 years strong.
12 years old strong.
My
TJ,
shit
where
can
do we
be
find you?
found at Revel 9 Band on Instagram is probably the best way. Revel 9 will be having new music next year at some point, whenever we get around to finishing it. And then Hard Rock Lunchbox every Thursday, noon to 2 Eastern. It's live on New Regal Radio. So
You can
just go
hear Jimmy's band, you can hear AJ's band, you can hear Raleigh's band, and you can hear Zillion's band.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
hear all of us on there. Hard Rock Lunchbox.
Not me
.com.
that much.
.com that gives you the link to the show, and then you can always
Yeah.
hear the
He doesn't
podcast.
play me a lot.
I play you a lot, dude.
He plays you
I
a
don't
lot.
know. I don't know about that.
He
I
plays
do.
you more than he should.
I
That's
haven't
true.
done
That's
solo
absolutely
stuff. so I
true.
haven't-
You know what? Maybe if you listen to the show more, you would understand and hear.
That's true.
Oh,
He wasn't such a bitch.
maybe.
So, Zillion,
Raleigh.
Zillion,
Oh,
Zillion, where
Zillion.
can they find you really? Because it's not 12 Years Strong.
I already created all those handles, but I will delete them now. It is Get Zillion. GET Zillion. That's it. Everywhere. .com.
Get Zillion
all the handles.
everywhere.
Get Zillion. Yep,
Nice.
Yep.
Yes.
Raleigh, where you at, brother?
And for me, it's at Raleigh V Music. That's RAULIV Music on everything.
Yes.
Go and get it.
We love all their music.
Yes.
We enjoy DJ's
Music
radio show.
and radio show.
Well, no, it said all their music.
And Stranger TV show.
Oh, yeah.
The top 20. every
that's okay.
Thursday.
Forgot about that.
That's okay, too.
My contribution to the channel.
Yes, indeed. You'll be able to watch this very episode on Strangerhood TV.
If you're still here,
not-
you're amazing.
Exactly.
So
So
our people.
they are our people. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us for our 2-year
Thank you,
anniversary.
guys.
Yeah, man.
We've been
Thank you
doing
for having us.
this very thing for 2 years.
Dude.
So, I mean,
Cheers to that.
Hell yeah.
I
2
guess.
years.
Well, no, hold on.
Maybe.
Hold on, because we're both empty.
Yeah, we're empty.
Fucking unprofessional fucking show.
We're professional drinkers. We're empty.
We're empty.
All right. There you
So,
go.
Cheers.
gentlemen.
Cheers.
2 years.
Oh, wait.
All right.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
The close up though.
So,
Love
I love the camera.
Gentlemen.
So that shit just
yeah, we just popped that over here. Right.
Yeah.
Love it.
Hey.
We have different types of. Here, ready?
yeah. Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ready? We can do this. Can also do the down. We're up in the production value.
Those of you that were
The
here in year one can actually see that there is some production value that's been going up.
We even have lights and shit.
I like it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you guys don't look blue.
Oh man. So wait, do you think they remember?
Maybe.
Do they remember?
Probably.
No.
Probably not.
Do you guys remember what the most important question you can ask yourself? Oh, look at Zillion.
He's
I do.
falling asleep.
He's falling
No, I
asleep.
remember.
Bored. He fell
I
asleep.
remember.
He was like, I'm out.
What's the most important question you can ask yourself every single fucking day? AJ, we'll start with you.
What's your bacon?
Huh?
DJ?
DJ?
That's definitely what's your bacon.
Huh?
Raleigh.
Raleigh.
What is your fucking bacon?
Zillion.
Zillion.
Did you scan her ID?
I knew it.
Might be more important.
My boy.
Might be more important. Yeah.
My man. Zillion.
How-
What's my bacon?
How old is that bacon? It's also a legitimate
That's
question.
good. That's good. All right.
Boys, thank you for
Thank you,
hanging out
guys.
with us. And thank you for
One of these days, I'm going to work myself into like being Zillion's guitar player in his band.
Today.
I'll be a bass player.
One of these days.
I like playing bass.
I'm just gonna
it's
tour with
easy,
you.
and I have a fly rig. It's great.
Love you guys.
It's so light.
Well, happy
Boys.
anniversary. Happy birthday. Whatever.
Happy
the fuck it is.
anniversary. Happy birthday.
Thank you guys for sharing this with us. It couldn't have been anybody else. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We fucking love you guys. Everyone on Patreon that's been watching, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And everybody that is here that's just happens to be listening, thank you guys for everything. We do appreciate you. We appreciate everything you do. Check us out at baconismypodcast.com. where you can find everything. You can find all of our stuff. We have some brand new merch over there, some brand new stuff. So check that out right now.
We got the new podcast.
Yeah, the new podcast.
What's your bacon?
in
And
7 questions.
It's an actual feed, so it's already
They all
a
went
video.
through it. They all went through it. You'll hear all of their episodes. Everyone that's been on tonight, you're going to hear their episode of What's Your Bacon in 7 Questions. That is available on all streaming platforms now. Check it out. Find it. And you know what? Besides that, find your local bands. Find the bands that are working hard in your area. Go see them. Share
Independent
them.
bands.
And share them with us. Send us hashtag What's Your Bacon. Let us know bands that you want us to have on this podcast. Let us know bands that you want us to introduce to other bands. And let us know how much you love the bands that we have on this show. Hashtag What's Your Bacon. Hashtag Bacon is my podcast. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you. We appreciate everything. We fucking love you. Cheers.
Whoop, whoop.